Before Bruce Lee, before the UFC, before the world even knew the word martial arts, warriors fought to survive. From ancient temples of India to blood-soaked arenas of Greece, these are the 10 most powerful ancient martial arts ever forged. Born in battle, perfected through pain, remembered as legend, every civilization had its warriors. But long before guns and armor, survival depended on skill, reflex, and the will to fight. Across continents and centuries, these combat styles shaped the very foundation of human warfare. Let's count down from number 10, the ancient arts that turned ordinary men into living weapons. In the 10th place, we have capoeira from Brazil. It may look like a dance, but capoeira was never meant for entertainment. It was created by enslaved Africans who disguised their fighting techniques through rhythm and movement. Every spin, kick, and flip had one goal: to fight without being caught. For them, it wasn't a sport, it was survival. What began as a secret rebellion is now one of the world's most mesmerizing martial arts, blending music, flow, and deadly precision. Taking the 9th spot is Bokator from Cambodia. Born during the reign of the Khmer Empire, Bokator was the martial art of ancient soldiers. It's a brutal combination of strikes, joint locks, and animal-style movements, inspired by lions, snakes, and eagles. Legends say that Khmer warriors used Bokator to defend the temples of Angkor Wat. Its techniques were designed not for tournaments, but for war, to break bones, disarm enemies, and end battles quickly. In 8th place, we have Muay Boran from Thailand. Before the modern ring of Muay Thai, there was Muay Boran, the art of 8 limbs. Warriors used fists, elbows, knees, and shins as weapons when their swords were lost in battle. Every strike was meant to disable, every movement built for survival. Ancient soldiers trained their bodies into living armor, turning pain into power. Today, Muay Boran survives as the heart of Thailand's martial tradition. In 7th place is Kenjutsu from Japan, the art of the samurai. The katana was more than a blade, it was a soul. Kenjutsu taught precision, focus, and the deadly philosophy of one strike, one kill. Samurai trained endlessly to perfect their movement, balancing speed, discipline, and inner calm. Every duel was a lesson in life and death. From Kenjutsu came Kendo and many modern martial arts, but the original remains a sacred code of the warrior. At number 6, we have Nuba fighting from Sudan. In the scorching lands of ancient Nubia, warriors proved their strength through wrestling, one of humanity's oldest forms of combat. Nuba fighting was more than a competition. It was a rite of passage. Fighters painted their bodies, stepped into the sand, and grappled under the sun until one stood victorious. It was strength, honor, and heritage combined. A tradition that still survives today after thousands of years. Coming in 5th place is Taekyon from Korea. Graceful yet powerful. Taekyon is the ancestor of modern Taekwondo. Its fighters move with rhythm, almost dancing. But behind the flow are sharp kicks, sweeps, and rapid counters. In ancient Korea, soldiers trained Taekyon to stay light on their feet, unpredictable and fast. It wasn't about brute strength. It was about using motion and timing to control the fight. Even today, Taekyon remains one of the most fluid and artistic fighting styles in the world. At number 4, we have Shuai Jiao from China. Over 2,000 years old, Shuai Jiao is the world's oldest recorded Chinese martial art. It focuses on throws, locks, and leverage, using an opponent's force against them. Imagine ancient soldiers wearing heavy armor, flipping and grappling on the battlefield. That was Shuai Jiao. It's the ancient root of modern wrestling and judo, a perfect balance of power and technique born from the chaos of war. In the 3rd place, we have Pankration from Greece. If you think MMA is brutal, this was its ancient ancestor. Pankration was introduced in the Olympic Games in 648 BCE, and it was nearly without rules. Fighters combined boxing, wrestling, and anything else that worked. The only things banned were biting and eye gouging. Everything else was fair game. Pankration was more than a sport. It was a test of endurance, pain, and dominance. Ancient warriors trained in it to prepare for real combat, and those who mastered it were feared on and off the battlefield. Taking the 2nd spot is Silambam from India. Before swords, before guns, there was the bamboo staff. Silambam from Tamil Nadu is one of the oldest martial arts still practiced today. Warriors trained with bamboo sticks taller than themselves, mastering balance, timing, and deadly precision. The art is so fast and fluid that the staff becomes a blur in motion. Every move is both graceful and dangerous, a perfect blend of art and combat. Silambam is proof that even a simple stick can become a warrior's greatest weapon. And finally, at number 1, standing above all, is Kalaripayattu from India, the oldest martial art in the world. Born in Kerala more than 3,000 years ago, Kalaripayattu is known as the mother of all martial arts. It combines hand-to-hand combat, sword fighting, acrobatics, and even healing techniques. Warriors of Kalaripayattu trained not just their bodies, but their minds, mastering control, reflex, and focus. It's said that Chinese monks who later developed Kung Fu were inspired by this ancient Indian art. These were the original warriors, long before tournaments, medals, or cameras. Their arts were born from necessity, shaped by survival, and refined through centuries of war. Every move carried a story of courage, culture, and sacrifice. These martial arts aren't just fighting techniques. They are living legacies of the human spirit. So, which one do you think is the greatest ancient martial art of all time? Tell me in the comments below. And if you love exploring the lost stories of history, warriors, and forgotten civilizations, subscribe for more.